Hello there.
Honestly, man, life can actually be crazy. Like in the matter of moments, I just click stop record for the season finale, of the X-Files season 3. I went to go take a little break for about 5 minutes before, hitting record here. And in that 5 minutes, like life is crazy, honestly. It's interesting, the stuff. Like it is not nothing really for you guys. Like you guys probably don't care, but it's just like I received a message from someone and it was like, because you guys know I've been trying to get into the entertainment industry or something, like a job along the lines of that. And I received, a message saying, it was this, like, I thought I was gonna have a good shot at this, like at an interview especially. And I received a message saying, oh, they've decided to, like, this was a personal message. It wasn't just an email as well. Like it was, in contact with an actual recruiter, who'd, designed like a proper, like a good application with me. And yeah, she was amazing. She was phenomenal throughout the process. And you just receive a message after weeks and weeks of waiting in agony, thinking you have a good shot at this. And they're just like, oh, they've decided to, interview a select amount of candidates. And, they decided you're not one of those. And it's just like, it was just such a gut punch. I mean, it's like another shot taken. And I'm just like, in between X-Files reactions, really, man, it's just like, I don't know what, like, God has a plan for everyone. And I've been like, I don't know, I shouldn't say this on camera, but just like, it's just, yeah, God has a plan for everyone. And you know what, I'm ready for the challenge, all the challenges God is going to give me in life. But sometimes I'm just like, I'm just like, man, what is the plan? What is the plan? Show me some signs. And it just hurts, man. It hurts. I'm just like, really, in between X-Files reactions, and I'm starting season 4. Rant over. Let's lock in, baby. Fucking let's go. What's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 25-year-old law and film student from Sydney, Australia. Absolutely shooting his shot. And today, we are starting season 4 of the X-Files. I'm sorry to start on such a somber note, but I gotta lock the F in, baby, because we have a to be continued to finish off, man. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. We gotta move. The past is the past. We gotta move. We keep grinding. We keep shooting our shot. I'm not freaking stopping. I'm not fucking leaving. Alright? We're not stopping. This one is titled Herrenvolk. We just ended on a major cliffhanger with the alien bounty hunter, confronting Mulder, Scully, and, the alien healer. Or the extraterrestrial healer, like the ET healer, whatever he is, man. This is going to be interesting because Mulder's clearly trying to take the healer to his mother, to heal her from a stroke. And, if we get on a car ride, he can tell you everything on the car ride to the hospital. So this is going to be an interesting, man. This is going to be an interesting one, man, because like I said, we lit the fuse at the beginning of last episode, and I was just like, I'm waiting for this to explode. And I feel like this open up for season 4 is waiting to explode, and it is about to explode because you guys say, you guys have been saying throughout the entire season 3, I loved season 3 of the X-Files, and I made a statement, during season 3. I'm just like, I put my money on it. Season 3 is going to be hard to beat in terms of quality, but you guys say it's only going to get better from here. Anyway, let's get into the reaction, man. Let's have some fun with this thing. Let's continue shooting our shot. Wherever you are in the world, just keep trying. Don't let any setbacks bring you down, man. You get back up and you keep hitting, baby. You keep hitting. Let's go, man. I need the hype. Let's bring the energy to the comment section, baby. Let's bring it. Let's get into it. Let's go into the world of the X-Files, man, for season 4. Let's begin another season. This is absolutely insane. I cannot believe we are starting season 4 of the X-Files, man. This journey has flown by. Let's get into it. Let's have some fun with this thing. And as always, baby, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go.
Last season of the X-Files.
Oh, last season of the X-Files. We're starting with this. This is how you know it was a long wait. People waited in agony.
Reached down and he healed me with his hand.
Handsome man. He was here with you.
He knows about the man that disappeared.
I'm not
from
gonna
the
lie, that
station.
message
He's
stung a
trying to
little
kill
bit.
him.
But I have the antidote, man. I have the antidote, and that's the X-Files season 4. We're gonna begin with it. I'm gonna continue to entertain on this community for as long as God allows me on this earth. I do not care. God is great, baby. Come on, man. We keep going. Come on. I need to stay positive, man. I need to stay positive. It hurt. But it's just a little sting. It's a little sting. It doesn't matter. Season 4 of the X-Files is here, baby. Season 4 is here. You know who this guy looks like? I was watching John Wick 3 the other day with my dad. I don't know if you guys have seen John Wick 3, but you know the guy they visit with Halle Berry? I forgot which Middle Eastern country it was. The one that shoots the dog, but the dog has body armor. It looks like a younger version of this guy. And I could be completely wrong. Because he had a mad set of hair, that guy. Probably some random extra.
Oh, damn.
Stung by a bee. Hey, we all getting stung out here. Oh, not the kids, man. Not the triplets.
You just stung me, eh?
Triplets? We got 5 now.
Well, now.
Are we
You'll
sure?
take a
Am I
kick.
watching? Oh, yeah, I am watching season 4,
Your
episode
mom
1.
ever mix you up?
That's colonization, baby. Damn, bro just came out here, man, to fix. To rewire some electrical stuff, and he got stung by like a juju bee. What the heck? And there's some weird ass blonde kids around. This is Jeremiah Smith as a baby. As a teenager, sorry. There must be this must be where the project is possibly originating from. Maybe. This Teletubby land over here. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Think that gun was gonna intimidate him? I think that intro right there in Teletubby Land, what looked like Teletubby Land, is just to show us the extent of the project. Or like colonization has begun, as Mulder was referring to last episode. You know, it's not just the doctors in season 2. It's not just Mulder's sister. It's not the Jeremiah Smith. There's multiple, you know, versions of, like, there's multiple iterations of it. You know, copy and paste, Control C, Control V, the same person multiple times, man. That's what they doing. Why doesn't he shapeshift into Jeremiah and just cause a little confusion? Come on, man. Where's that super strength? Damn! Bro, Spider-Man leaped onto the car.
This way.
Now, Mulder's, yeah, he's got to get up close and personal with the bounty hunter to take it out, because he's got to probe it in the back of the neck. That's going to be difficult. I love this location here. Ooh! Mulder doing some guerrilla warfare right there. Dead Silence style. Is he dead? That's it? Yeah, I love this location here. This abandoned, like... Oh, it doesn't... I don't know if it's abandoned. Obviously, it's nighttime, but...
Hey!
Jeremiah!
There'll be more right behind him! You can't leave here! They'll kill me! I need your help!
Get your ass back here, boy.
My mother is dying!
Yeah, the atmosphere already of this episode, man. This location here with like sort of... I was gonna say sand dunes, but the bark dunes? The bark dunes are crazy. Is he faking it? They've used that overhead shot from the little bark mountain there so many times, that extreme wide long shot, and I love it. But why Mulder taking off on the boat like that alone? leaving Scully in danger with a potential not dead bounty hunter. Scully doesn't want to get abducted again. I knew it. I knew it. But how do you kill this thing? Is this like an advanced one? He didn't get it in the right spot?
I need to know.
Bro was happy killing other agents in season 2. But Scully is the guardian angel. You can't touch Scully. Bro could have told him the whole story on that boat ride. Or started telling him.
They'll know where to find us. They'll be waiting for us.
Who?
Your government men. They'll be waiting at the hospital with your mother.
You mean colonization?
Hegemony, Mr. Mulder. A new origin of species.
Damn.
I don't understand.
I can show you.
My mother is dying. I need to take you to see her right now.
And if they are waiting for us, if they're willing to kill me and face the consequences of their actions to stand before your ineffectual justice system, I will be dead. I won't be able to save your mother. The work will go on. The plan will continue to be executed.
Expose the truth or help his
Or you
mother.
can stop it.
How can I stop?
I can take you to a place, show you the work in progress, where you can
No,
see.
look, there's
where
no
you
time,
can
there's-
see your sister.
Come on. Leave your mum in God's hands. That's... Yeah,
He isn't coming.
the syndicate crawling all over this joint.
And where is he?
I don't know. Certainly he anticipated we'd be here waiting.
Unless we have a security leak.
Who?
We've come in receipt of some pictures
X.
of your visit to Mrs. Mulder's summer house.
X.
Were
How
you
did he
aware you were
come?
being photographed?
Who? Only Skinner's in possession of those,
I
right?
believe that can be determined by a simple planning of information to see where that information flows.
Oh, they're gonna set X up.
What information?
And Mrs. Mulder's life is in danger. That left unprotected, she might come to an unnatural end.
They're gonna set X up.
Scully,
Scully, it's me. Where are you?
I'm right where you left me, Mulder. I'm sitting here in my car.
Why?
Because you wouldn't answer your phone and because I didn't know what else to do.
Are you okay, Scully?
Yes, I'm fine.
Listen to me. There's gonna be people looking for me, and they're gonna think they can get to me through you.
Mulder,
No, hold on. Just listen for a second, Scully. I need you to do something for me. I had to steal a car from an airport in Alberta.
Is someone in the
There's gonna
back?
be a
Yep.
record of me going through Canadian customs, and I need you to cover my tracks.
I was waiting for the camera to slowly pan around and reveal the bounty hunter.
I'm fine. Okay?
Mulder, he's coming after you.
Who?
The man you left for dead, he's alive.
The next generation, bro. He's got an upgrade. Oh, he's taking him to Teletubby Land.
That's it for the gas.
How
This
much
is where
further from here?
this is where colonization starts or begins. A 20-mile hike.
Maybe half that on foot over those hills.
Enough to fill 7 10-gigabyte hard drives, roughly a billion entries.
It appears to be some kind of personal record keeping or accounting.
Could it be some kind of cryptogram?
If it is, I can't crack it.
I'd like to get a copy of a portion of this. I might be able to figure it out.
Seriously.
Maybe. There's somebody you want to run it by.
Agent Mulder?
The lone gunman?
No. I think, sir, this is more along my field of expertise.
Oh, that's the same electricity pole that violated my guy. The bee, man. Alien bees.
What happened to this man?
I wouldn't touch the body, Mr. Mulder.
Oh.
You know what killed him, don't you? It's not much further.
This must be like a little bubble here, where there's experiments going on everything. And like I said, alien super bees or something, man. Because that sting sent him into a frenzy.
You're looking at the future, Mr. Mulder.
Colonization.
What is it? A flowering shrub. But its specific epithet can't be found in any of your taxonomic charts. Being grown for what? Pollen.
So that was a steroid bee, man. And they got little minions working for them.
What is this?
Is that little Mulder sisters?
What's going on here? What did I tell you, Mr. Mulder? That looks just like my sister.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's not possible.
Where's the OG sister?
She's
That's
no
crazy.
older than the day she was taken.
Come on, Mulder. Put it together. This is insane, this little secluded location here.
Samantha? Samantha, it's me.
Why didn't the bees sting Mulder?
It's me, Fox, your brother. Do you remember me? What's wrong with her? She has no language.
They're not programmed to talk yet.
She's a drone, Mr. Mulder. A worker. What are you talking about? There's more you should see so that you might understand.
Bro, these are some big reveals here. This is insane. This project is monumental. And obviously they've selected a phenomenal location here. In the middle of nowhere. Secluded by mountain ranges. So it's a Samantha. Who's the other subject? Is it Jeremiah Smith? No. Who's the boy?
They're clones. Serial ovotypes. You seen enough, Mr. Mulder?
Why is
We can't stay around here much longer.
why is Scully not here? By the time he tells Scully or they get back here,
Yes.
they're gonna clean this up. They're gonna relocate. They're gonna torch the whole thing. How many other locations are there like this as well? For the X-Men, baby. Come on. And not Wolverine and co. The X-Men.
Open the door, Agent Scully.
That's badass. That's aura.
How did you know I was here?
I've been trying to reach Agent Mulder. I watched you enter the building. Where is he? I have information for him. A matter that would concern him greatly.
Concern him how?
Is it me or does... I don't know. This episode I've noticed. I don't know if Scully's hair color has changed or she looks a bit more tanned. I don't know. Or if it's the lipstick. It's a different color. You look good though.
Concerning his mother.
Has something happened to her?
No. No, not yet.
This is the
Is
false
she in
information.
I prefer to speak with Agent Mulder directly.
This is how they're going to identify the
Let
rat.
me just say she is unprotected.
From whom? From whom?
If you want to involve yourself, Agent Scully, you might do well to give this information to your partner.
Not until you give me some information first.
He's sticking his neck out here, man.
These are data entries taken from Social Security records.
You're going in the wrong direction, Agent Scully.
All beginning with the letters S-E-P.
Maybe the right
You
direction.
know what these are. Confirm or deny.
Smallpox eradication program.
Smallpox.
Don't unlock doors you're not prepared to go through, Agent Scully.
What's it
Damn.
supposed to mean?
Leave it alone. Protect the mother.
How many doors are there, man? Far out. You open one door. And that leads to 1,000 others.
She's not your sister.
Well, then who is she?
You have a chance here to understand something so much greater, to comprehend it, to expose it.
Well, then explain it to me. Explain it to me now.
There is no going back after this episode in terms of like what Mulder has, like what has transpired here and what Mulder has seen. But this little like gated, not, I don't want to say gated community, but this isolated community here with all the clones and, you know, whatever herb they're growing or whatever, you know, plant they're growing, being conducted by little Samanthas and somebody else. And the steroid bees.
Bees.
It's an apiary.
Bro, they could have stung Mulder and had a field day with him by now. All it takes is one spark and Mulder is...
Is that the only way out?
She can understand him. I just love the way each scene is lit in the X-Files. No matter what the production design is, no matter what the set is, everything, like, I don't know, the way the light bounces off in each scene is just fantastic, man. Like here, obviously, the only way the scene is lit up is, you know, from the door opening, from the actual entry down the stairs, and obviously from the hole in the roof here, or like, you know, the gap in the roof where the sunlight is projecting down, and that lights the whole scene. There isn't any sense that you get there's like sort of any artificial or like, you know, set lighting in every scene of the X-Files. It's all natural. It's great stuff. And they light it in a way that's so well. Like, I feel like sometimes I watch a film nowadays, and I'm like, bruh, this is not like real lighting. This is fucking, it's so overly saturated, and like, it's just, I don't know. I've really come to enjoy the X-Files, like, not come, but like I've appreciated it since the beginning, actually. I think the whole atmosphere and set design, and, you know, production from a technical aspect of the X-Files has been really great since day one. And I think that's what distinguishes it from a lot of shows. And bro, not many shows like the X-Files, especially what the X-Files covers, you know, gets 11 seasons. Like, that's a lot. Like, to get 11 seasons, you must be doing fantastic numbers. You must have a core fan base that checks in, week out. So yeah, like even Buffy, if you think of Buffy had 12 seasons as a Buffyverse, with 5 of Angel and 7 of Buffy. That was fantastic. That was also great. But I don't know, there's this rawness to it with how every scene looks, how every scene is shot, like, and the way they project the lighting in each scene. There's so much care and purpose, and like almost every shot is like wallpaper worthy. And I cannot wait to, I believe, get to season 5, where the 16:9 aspect ratio actually was being aired, and to see how the show looks then. But it's fantastic, man. Like the creative set pieces they keep coming up with, the locations they use, obviously like this little community here. What I'm interested in is who's the boy? Who's the original sort of source for the boy clone? Who's the elderly for who's the little kid for that, and what does he grow up to be? That is something hopefully that will be explored later on in the show, or maybe, you know, in true humbug fashion, some mysteries are left best unsolved. We know that girl's Samantha, but who's the boy? Who knows? Who knows who's the boy donor? Who knows? Not even a donor, just taken and abducted. Yo, that's twice Mulder's got the jump on him, man, with some dead silence. Wait, so he's not immune? Oh no, mate, he just got all the honey over him. Okay, maybe he's not immune. Maybe there's different types of clones. One, you know, some are healers, some are bounty hunters.
No, I was just...
They all have different capabilities.
You call up the files?
Look how my guy got so excited when Scully came in, tight, doing up the tie.
s4ep, smallpox.
3 different variations.
You say a 20-letter code to any scientist, and they immediately think protein amino acid sequence code, which is what this turned out to be.
Protein sequence code for what?
You a medical doctor?
Virus. The virus used to inoculate humans against smallpox.
Okay, right. These guys are keeping records of smallpox inoculations. Why?
I haven't worked that out yet. But the big question is this second alphanumeric string. 15 digits.
Yeah, I checked. Each one is different. An infinite number of variations.
An inventory.
Of what?
Of us.
Hey, go back to the start of season 3, man. All those medical records.
With all due respect.
All those medical records.
A single, non-random protein pattern.
I'm not a scientist, Agent Scully. I don't know many people in this
Same,
room.
What
same.
I'm saying is that I think this protein is a tag. Some kind of genetic marker that was applied to me when I was inoculated against smallpox as a child.
Damn.
Why you?
Not just me. All of us.
Hey, everybody would have been paranoid watching this
Quite
episode.
possibly anybody who's been inoculated over the past 50 years.
That all of us is a fourth wall break.
Agent Scully.
I had my doubts, and I'm still not certain. But I performed the same procedure on Agent Pendrell.
Big up Agent Pendrell.
The location of the protein from his biopsy should be identical to mine, but it's slightly different, which might correspond to the alphanumeric entries collected by the men at the Social Security Administration.
So what you're saying, Agent Scully, is we're being cataloged, tagged, and inventoried? By who?
Or
I
colonization.
don't know.
Or something.
But it would have to be a government agency.
And to what purpose?
I don't know that either. And I think the only man who might be able to give us that information is Jeremiah Smith.
You know what? Skinner hasn't dismissed this straight away.
Scully, can I see you outside for a moment? Alone.
Yeah, but saying this to this group of members it's going to be hard to sway them.
Do you realize what you're promoting in there?
Exactly.
You're rounding these people up in the middle of the workday to imply that there's
I am a scientist, sir. What I'm promoting in there is reductive evidence. It's the reason I believe I was assigned to the X-Files in the first place, is it not? To put Agent Mulder's work to the test of science?
Yes.
Excuse me.
There's some scientific proof.
Scully,
Scully, where are you right now?
I'm in Skinner's office. Where are you?
I'm still in Canada, but I'm catching a plane soon. I need you to meet me on the other end.
Just tell me where.
At the hospital where my mother is.
Mulder, I don't...
Her life depends upon me and my party getting there safely.
Who?
Jeremiah Smith. Someone else.
Yo, Scully need to
I
see
need
this
some
party.
protection, Scully.
Oh, believe me, Mulder, you're gonna have it.
What
There's a lot of people who want to talk to Jeremiah Smith.
Bro, this guy. No. Damn. Bro just took out the phone booth. This guy's on a mission. Fair play, bro. You gotta love the hustle.
Please, you can't kill him. He can't die.
You must.
That girl is my sister.
He shows you pieces. He tells you nothing of the whole because he's inconsequential. A traitor to the project.
That's what I said last reaction.
Let them go.
You trade your life for his.
For my mother's.
Damn, the alien showing some sympathy.
Everything dies.
Hey, probe his ass one more time, man. Try. And bro just be hitting WWE moves on Mulder. Did I just see a green splatter of blood on the wall?
He's in touch with the perimeter.
Yo, Mulder's got a welcoming party.
5 hours we're out here swinging in the wind, Agent Scully.
Something's wrong. Something happened.
You don't have any way of getting hold of him?
This is beginning to seriously compromise our ability to treat patients. Oh my
Damn.
God. Mulder.
Okay.
I can't. There's nothing.
Oh, you. No.
Wait, so the bounty hunter just continued to pursue
You're in shot. Mulder.
Jeremiah Smith? And what happened to Samantha? Was she killed? Hence the screaming? You just can't anymore, man. It just keeps getting away from him. No matter how hard he tries.
We'll never know.
Uh-oh. The hell is happening here? No, it's a trap. Admiral Akbar, it's a trap. Admiral Akbar, it's a trap, bro. They put the X sign. That's not the way. That's not the same way Scully had it. They found the rat. He should have recognized that Scully nor Mulder entered the building and did it. There's too much at stake going on, man.
I could have saved you, Scully.
As long as she's lying here, you can't give up on her. I don't care what the doctors say.
Fuck, man. There's a flag on the play, bro. That's some bullshit, man. I knew he was set up, man. Like, his Mulder's at the hospital and they found out who leaked the information or who was leaking the information. Damn, we lost X, man. I feel like we didn't get enough with him. I wanted more of him, man. We just lost one of the most significant aura pieces of this show. We just lost a lot of gravitas, man. We just lost a lot of on-screen presence in X. He slipped up, man. Damn, this freaking smoke monster needs to die. Like, the whole syndicate needs to, bro, expose them all. Expose them all. Shed light on everything, man. Now I'm like that dissolve was also tragic because you had X bleeding out, gasping for air, drawing, his last breaths, his last one breath. Get that reference before he died, and you dissolve that into Mulder's mum at the hospital bed with Mulder and Scully watching over it, and you just think to yourself, we're probably back to square one now with everything, Samantha probably taken back to her colony. The bounty hunter in pursuit of Jeremiah, that's probably cleaned up. And yeah, X is dead. Who's gonna be that source of information now? And we had Deep Throat, we transitioned to X. Is there gonna be another friend for Mulder? Another friend at the FBI per se? Who knows? Who's next up? Like, it feels like we're back to square one, man. Yeah, we let it slip away again.
You don't know that, Mulder. You can't blame yourself for what you could only hope.
He took me to a place with green fields. I saw my sister.
Probably think you're hallucinating or dreaming.
She was just a little girl.
Why don't we go back to those green fields? Drive back. But they probably moved house.
I've seen too many things not to believe.
They probably evicted all the
I've
clones.
seen things too. But there are answers to be found now.
Thank you.
We have hope that there's a place to start.
Thank you.
That's what I believe.
I have hope too because it's the start of season 4.
Scully, but the things I've seen, science provides no place to start.
Nothing happens in contradiction to nature. Only in contradiction to what we know of it. And that's a place to start.
Scully's never there to see
That's
it,
what our
man.
hope is.
Most of the time. If I was Mulder, I'd be driving right back to that colony now. But knowing them, they probably...
I feel I came so close.
You and me
I
both.
feel it too.
You and me both, guys.
I know it.
He knows too. That's the good thing.
I was warned by a man we both know, who I believe knows the truth,
Oh, he's still alive. Still alive.
who can lead us to a place to start.
Come on. He's still kicking. He's still alive. He's still alive. Oh my God. Keep going, brother. Keep going. Does anyone live in this apartment block. Oh, he's typing. He's typing. He's scribbling out a message in his blood. SRSG. Ooh. SRSG. That's a cold ending, man. Oh, no. Okay, we're still going. Okay. Let me lock back in. Oh, that was it. Oh, that was it. SRSG. Okay, that was it right there. Sorry, I didn't see it. That's the company. In the United Nations building. Special representative to the Secretary General. That's who you go to, maybe.
Mr. Mulder.
Maybe that's who X was working for.
My name is Marita Coparubius.
Oh,
I'm
Marita.
the assistant to the special representative.
Was he able to review the material I sent him?
Yes.
And will he see me?
I'm afraid he's been called into something important. Can I ask who sent you here, Mr. Mulder?
A friend. You know, I've been inquiring with each of the special representatives all month about the farmland in Canada. I've been trying to get some answers.
Okay, so
Dead end.
yeah, okay, so they've cleaned it up. But I love that transition right there, and you know, perfect passing of time in the writing. Mulder pieced it together. We don't need to see Mulder and Scully rocking up to the apartment, or Mulder rocking up to the apartment and seeing X's dead body there and seeing the message. You know, that transition to the SRSG right there, the senior representative to the Secretary General. Bang, that was a perfect transition, and we get an introduction to Marita here.
I can tell you that farm has been abandoned.
I knew it.
The crops you've described were left to die.
I knew it.
But they have been identified as ginseng. No evidence of beehives or bee husbandry was found. I know it's not the answer you want.
They poured gasoline on the whole thing and torched the joint.
Can I ask why this is so important to you?
I've suffered some very personal losses recently, and I was hoping
Came so close, man.
that
Yo, Marita is fine. Oh, is she the new X?
Not everything dies, Mr. Mulder.
Yo, that is 4K footage. She's the new X. Is Marita the new X? Oh, we aura farming now with the blonde hot chicks. Bro, she provided him a 16:9 aspect ratio photo in 4K of various Samanthas. That is proof. We need the photos like that. Did X take that? I don't know. Or did she?
Not everything dies, Mr. Mulder.
Not everything dies, man. There's always something left at the crime scene. I love that. And I wanted to talk about X. Oh, bro, now this guy's rocking up. Bro, I wanted to talk about something as well. I feel like X's death, this might be a stretch, but X's death was kind of foreshadowed in Wet Wired. I feel like where him and Mulder had that intense conversation and Mulder crashed out. He goes, you know, you give us scraps to feed off, and in, you know, me chasing those scraps, you put me and my partner in danger multiple times. We risk our lives. We stick our neck out for you. And what do we get in return? Nothing. But in a way, X's sacrifice here, you know, plays a great part, you know, in the bigger picture, in everything that's going on. So I feel like X's death was foreshadowed in that scene or in that episode, in terms of like Mulder has to understand that X, and I feel like in his tone of voice right there, you know, he said a friend gave it to him. And I think, you know, he realized that X was also putting his neck out on the line, you know, for the truth. And there's reasons why he gave him only breadcrumbs at a time or couldn't give him the full scale of the picture. Because he even said it to Scully about the doors, man. These doors lead to other doors and there's multiple stuff going on. You don't understand the full scale of the picture. Like that crop growing and, you know, the clones and the minions working there of Samantha and the other guy. That's just the beginning. And I love it. I love that we never get the full scale picture just yet for the X-Files. And you're still waiting for the entire series to explode. We're having little explosions here and there, but the nuke hasn't gone off. And I love that. I love that. We're only finding out just as much as Mulder and Scully are as the audience, and we can theorize and we just, go on the journey with them. But the bounty hunter's back and he's visiting Mulder's mommy, so I don't know how the probe didn't kill him in the back of the neck. Did it not hit him in the right spot, maybe? Like, it's like a bullseye target you have to hit, and he just missed it.
I need to know the reasons why this should be.
Smoke monster.
So that the work may continue.
Yeah.
So that the project may proceed unabated by removing an unnecessary obstacle.
What obstacle?
Agent Mulder, actually. If his mother were to die, he would...
You what?
You see...
Oh, he's about to heal her.
The fiercest enemy is the man who has nothing left to lose. And you know how important Agent Mulder is to the equation.
Oh, he's about to heal his mom. So they all have healing powers, I'm guessing, these alien bounty hunters. Palm, baby, palm. I think the smoke monster is heavily underestimating Mulder here. Mulder's still got nothing to lose. Like, he's gonna full send it. Him and Scully are close, and I feel like Scully, by saying the stuff she said in that interaction, ignited a fire in him. And, Marita giving that photo to Mulder also ignited another fire in him. So just because, because Mrs. Mulder is still alive doesn't mean Mulder's gonna stop. Like, it doesn't mean Mulder's gonna stop. If she did pass away, obviously he would have nothing left to lose, but I feel like he still have everything. Like, he's gonna full send it. Yeah, like, he would have nothing left to lose if she died, but I still feel like Mulder acts in a way still where he has nothing left to lose. He always, still full sends it. But it's interesting as well because the smoke monster wanted to acquire a memory from Mrs. Mulder. Did he get that in that conversation when it got heated? Who knows what they discussed? We still don't know what information he extracted before she had a stroke. Or maybe, he needs that information off her, and that's why, the reasoning he provided to the bounty hunter was because Mulder's necessary, but as well, he needs that memory from her, potentially, for her to be healed. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Man, that was a fantastic opener to season 4. That was a great two-parter. Of the X-Files. And like I said, I'm intrigued to see where season 4 goes because you guys said, you haven't seen the best of the X-Files thus far because, season 3, you guys warned me. I thought season 3 was phenomenal. And, we finished season 3 today, but you guys said, season 3 is just the tip of the iceberg, man. Season 3, you think season 3 is good, just wait till you get to the rest. And I cannot wait. There's so much going on. Another fantastic mythology episode. Like, while I'm thinking about this, I'm thinking about like the grand scope of everything we've seen thus far, all the mythology episodes, and I'm trying to piece them all together. We had the black oil thing, the alien spaceships, the abductions, everything with Krychek. We got bounty hunters back now. We got, crops growing and experimentation going on. Are these the crops that are potentially grown and, extracted on little communities? Like, you remember the pesticides in blood? Are these those type of experiments? With alien DNA or alien technology? You got the clone Samantha. We don't know where the OG Samantha is still. And, Mulder got the photo this episode from Marita. So is she the new X Marita? Is it Marietta or Marita? Is she potentially that new X figure, the SRSG? And, in his final breaths, X pointed Mulder to where to go next. And was X working for her, the Secretary General, or the senior representative for Secretary General? So I don't think she's the actual Secretary General of the United Nations. She's the senior representative. And that's why when Mulder asked about it, she said, oh, he's doing something else. But she is the point of contact from now on, potentially. And that is great. She seems like a badass. And that line delivery was superb. Not everything dies. So, giving Mulder that extra bit of hope. He already, I feel like Scully gave him that hope right there in that interaction at, his mother's bedside when they were sitting. In her basically saying, I've got that hope now, and we just got to go out there and chase it and find it, because it's out there. It's that sort of being rekindled in Scully as well, especially with the protein find, that scientific find. And then you juxtapose that with Mulder in terms of him saying what he's seen, and Scully's like, it's out there to be found. And I'm just like, I know they've cleaned up, the little farm they had, and Mulder's exhausted all his resources to try and find any information on the farm, and obviously, like she said, nothing to be found. Everything was burned. But he came up clutch with that photo. Who took that photo? Who knows? I'm guessing my guess is probably X. And he handed that to Merida as sort of like, a last ditch effort, or like something to have that concrete proof, that photo, in terms of like nothing dies. Man, I cannot wait to get into season 4. We're 1 for 1. We're 1 for 1 on season 4. We're 1 for 1. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction, man. It's been your boy, Elie Moses. The X-Files is superb, man, so far. Absolutely fantastic. And I hope you guys enjoy my enthusiasm for the series, because I think this is superb television. It's been your boy, Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.